So a little while ago I fell into this habit of watching EDC videos on YouTube, which is really quite fun. It's quite a time sink as well. But when I was watching these videos, I came across this product called the Wera Tool-Check Plus. You have a screwdriver that's actually in a screwdriver spot. It can't be anywhere else, whereas in a bag, it shuffles around all of the time. And so in this project, I kind of wanted to 3D print my own version, but then with the tools that I use most often. And I kind of also used it as an excuse to buy some new tools. So basically the way I go about this is creating a holder for each specific tool. So first I 3D scan the tool, import that into the CAD software, and for this one's quite simple, I just want it to drop into place and be held in place with a magnet. Next up is this little Knipex. This is the 125mm version. 3D scan it, import it into the CAD, and then create an integration for it. Now for this one, you see me creating these 10mm holes. This is so that we can accommodate the magnets, which holds them in place. And I want everything to be somewhat magnetic on this one, so that we can quickly grab it, and it's very satisfying to put it back into its spot. And I did actually test this on bit storage as well with a round over and a chamfer, which allows it to fall into place from most angles. Next up is the Zippo lighter. I wasn't too impressed with the quality of this one though. The integration was pretty simple. Engrave the date on there again so that we know when we bought it, and if it ever breaks then I know if I need to buy it again. Basically a little box I thought I'd press in on it and then it would flip outwards so that you can grab it very easily. There's definitely also some tools that I already owned, like the caliper. This one's from my great granddad, and the integration for it is very similar to the Knipex. Just outlined it, created a little holder for it with some magnets in there. And I did actually pre-check some of these before we actually start unifying stuff. This is the Acebeam EC65 flashlight. I've had this one since 2018 actually, and it's been performing quite nicely. It's 4000 lumens, which is bright enough, but it's quite large, so I'm thinking of like exchanging it for something different. Integration was not using magnets this time because it's not magnetic, and I just created this casing where it clips on with a little clip at the side. And of course I also wanted to add my Swiss champ, and I use it mainly for 3D print projects. The integration kind of changed when I went to the final design. So when it came to the final design, I had to sit down with the iPad and I came up with this rotating bit storage. Kind of a mistake in the end because it made the whole thing a lot larger than I wanted it to be. I 3D printed it in this dual colour silk because I wasn't too sure about the design yet, and I'm actually improving upon it right now. So if it's finally finished, then I'll 3D print it in something really solid like nylon or carbon fibre. We might actually have to get rid of this rotating bit storage in the future because it's way too big, but if you're interested in the full video, definitely check it out.